All right, guys. The series is tied up 2-2. The game just ended about 2 minutes ago. You're getting full-on angry Suns fan today because I am just kind of shook, to be completely honest. It's nothing to do with the Pelicans playing well, because I told you guys, the Pelicans have very good talent. They're just a streaky team, so they could steal. I even said at the beginning, they could take 2 games from the Suns. That's with a healthy Devin Booker. So I said 1 most likely, but could be 2. They could shoot themselves to 2. They did not play that well tonight. The Suns are beating themselves, and the Suns are playing the worst basketball of their entire season at the most important time of the year. The reason I say that is because we cannot shoot right now. We're hitting our mid-range shots fine, which maybe we should just take more of, but we cannot hit a 3 to save our life. We shot 20% again tonight from 3. This is a team that shot 30% as an entire team throughout the entire year. The whole team, that's including Biyombo shooting a 3 every once in a while. They shoot 30% as an entire team. And we can't even shoot close to 30%? We usually shoot closer to 35-40% on a nightly basis. We're having a serious lack of confidence right now. The Suns are in a very bad spot, if you ask me. I don't think they're in a bad spot series-wise because, like I said, I think the Pelicans are a good team. They're a solid team. They're way better than a typical 8 seed. I would probably put them as a 4 seed. The way they finished their season, after how bad they started, they're more like a 4 seed, and it's not a great spot for the Suns to be, but we match up great against them. McGee and Ayton have been absolutely eating against them. Their big men are decent, but they're not great defensive players. So with the finesse of those guys, we have just been dominating them in the paint. I think we missed 4 shots in the paint tonight for those 2. But once you don't have a consistent 3-point shot, they can start filling in the paint more, so people like Mikal can't get his mid-range or short-range shots off that he typically makes, his little floaters, and then they're going to get rebounds. If we're not hitting those shots, they don't have to be up close and personal on us. You just kind of be hey, take it. And then they can kind of scoot back, get a couple extra guys there for rebounding, and that's why we've been getting out-rebounded. So until the Suns can start playing better, I'm not worried about the first-round series, because if we can't figure that out, we're not getting past the second round, so who cares about getting past the first round? Obviously, this is just a little slump that the team's in, and obviously they can still win a championship. But it's not looking good right now, guys. I do want to give a shout-out to Herb Jones, B.I., Valanciunas. Those guys played really good tonight. They've had a good game. B.I., he's elite, man. That dunk that he had, he is so freaking good. I am a legit sports fan that'll give you guys both sides of it. The Pelicans are a solid team. B.I. could literally be an MVP if he could ever get out of his cold streaks. Legit. And then CJ, he's been getting locked down by Mikal, so he's not going to have a great series. He's just not gonna. I think at one point he was 1 for 8 from 3 tonight. But that's also kind of how the CJ's always been as a player. Him playing with Dame Lillard, it was every other night someone was going off and someone was missing all their shots. So it's kind of how it is. But we cannot let Jonas score 24. The issue is Jonas went to the free throw line 15 times. They shot over 35 free throws tonight. And as a Suns fan, it was incredibly, I don't want to say, it was a boring game. Let us play some defense, refs. That is the one thing that I've never understood in the NBA, is how one game, I've watched almost every game in the NBA playoffs this year. Probably the most NBA I've ever watched. The Boston Celtics this year, they are just shoving people. Legit, football pads, freaking blocking, wide receiver blocking on KD as he's trying to get to post up, and nobody is calling anything. But you come to our game, and Jay Crowder literally touched a guy like this, and it's a foul. I don't know. That's always been kind of, I was getting at, that's my gripe with the NBA in general, how reffing is just so inconsistent in that sense. Herbert Jones is a good defender. But if you're not going to let our good defenders get on people, it's just not going to happen. They shot 35 free throws, and we shot 12. That's literally pretty much the difference in the score of the game. At one point, they shot 31, and we shot 12, and we were down 8. That's legitimately the difference of the game. So, at the end of the day, apparently we need to play better defense, but if they're not going to let us touch them, it just felt like, I know people don't like when people throw this word around in sports, but like it kind of felt like a rigged game. Not going to lie. But like I'm saying, obviously I'm an angry Suns fan right now, so I'm a little butthurt. But like, how do you get 20 more free throws? And it's not like they're elite, like Joel Embiid's going down and being finessed. Like, Jonas just runs around like going like this, basically, like doing whatever down under the hoop, and he gets foul calls. But Ayton goes and makes a finesse shot and doesn't get a freaking and one. I don't know. I'm just frustrated with it. Obviously, like I said earlier, congratulations to the Pelicans. Suns, it's on you guys. Like, at the end of the day, people need to start hitting shots, whether it's going to be Cam Payne, Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson did okay today. He went 3 for 7 from 3. Like, that's not like a great game, but it's not horrible. 2 of them were air balls, though. So there's obviously something going on in his head. Jay Crowder finally made a 3. So I guess that's better than it was yesterday or whenever I made the last video. And Cam Payne is just missing everything. So maybe give Aaron Holiday a little bit of a run. The dude was hitting some shots at the end of the game. So maybe you got to switch it up a little bit, Monty. You got to dig a little bit deeper into your bench and give some of those guys some chances, because right now we are... Shamet, I thought, played well again, and we're just not giving him opportunities. Like, I feel like he always gets... He is probably the most fundamentally sound shooter on the team other than Devin Booker, and we just don't give him shots enough. Like, he's hitting some nice mid-range shots. He missed a couple threes tonight. I don't know if he made any. He made 1 3, I know, at least, but he just was missing some mid-ranges. Or not missing, but, like, he doesn't get the opportunities. So hopefully we can try to work him into it a little bit more, because Jay Crowder obviously isn't shooting great, and the other guys I was just talking, I'm not going to run into that again. Like, we just need to be better. Overall, Suns... It's on you. Coming back home. Get up 3-2 in the series. Go finish it in 6 games. If it has to go to 7, Devin Booker is going to play it. But I would love to get through the series without having to have him try to push that hammy. Because like I said, it doesn't matter what we do in this series if we're not going to get better. Like, it's not on Devin Booker at this point. If the team isn't going to play better without him, we're not going to win. So that's it, guys. Game 4 is over. We're heading to Game 5 back here in Phoenix. Let's get a W. Appreciate you, boys. Have a good rest of your day, and peace out.